Yoga with weights. I am using 2 dumbbells and they're 5 pounds each. So we'll be starting on the mat and we'll be starting in the child's pose. Just take a few moments to find your child's pose that works for you. You can have your knees wide or together. And we'll be working on shoulder mobility, shoulder warm up. So I'm just reaching one arm at a time. And as I'm lifting the arm, I'm reaching the arm as well. Trying to keep everything else connected to the child's pose. And as I'm reaching the arm, I'm trying to connect the arm to the back of the body. So it creates the length. My thumbs are up. So from here, we're going to start exploring the flow. So I'm using my core, my legs to lift me up and reach up with the arms and then going down. So we're going to do the same now with the weights. So be ready for a challenge. So engage your glutes, keep your torso stable. Inhale, reach, exhale, go back. Inhale, reach, exhale, go back. So keep your core connected. So your rib cage and your pelvis, they're staying connected through the core. So I'm just gonna face forward so you can see. We're gonna work on pull downs. I'm reaching up and I'm slowly pulling down, bringing my arms towards the body and really emphasizing that pull down motion. So again, my rib cage is connected to the pelvis, my glutes engaged, and the core is active. So you can see me through the side. For the next one, I'm just gonna use the hands on the dumbbells just to get a different grip. And I'm gonna go to the flow of down dog and plank. So as I'm in down dog, I'm reaching the legs away and reaching the arms away from the legs, trying to create lengthening and lifting at the same time. I'm just experimenting with a different grip since my hands are on the dumbbells. So from here, I'm gonna bring my right foot forward into a lunge. I'm gonna reach my arm up. And I'm trying to connect my arm to the shoulder blade and the shoulder blade to the upper back. So just facing my palm away is a little bit more connected to me. Now I'm gonna try to reach the arm again. I'm reaching them. I'm just trying to stabilize here. So I'm reaching them. Notice how my knee is over the ankle and my right hip is kind of pulled back. See, I feel a lot of work on my right glute. Going back to the plank and the down dog sequence. So your heels might be touching the floor, might be not. So it just depends on your flexibility and strength in your down dog. So prepare for your left foot to come forward in just a moment. There we go, the left foot forward. And I'm trying not to collapse to the floor. So again, you may want to use a block for your right hand so you can stay elevated. And then from here, I'm going to that hinging position from the hips and just reaching the arms up. So that's the shoulder flexion. Again, connecting my arms to the back of my body. So going back to my plank position in the down dog. So this time I'm gonna walk my feet towards the hands and sit into the chair or squat pose as I'm reaching my arms forward and then bringing them back to the chest. So it's pretty challenging to maintain this position as the arms are moving. Going back to my plank and down dog. And this time I'm gonna walk hands towards the feet. And then again, sit back into the squat or the chair position and work with the arms and the shoulders while the chair position is maintained. So going back to the plank and down dog. So lifting the leg as I'm maintaining the level pelvis. So using my glutes to lift the legs. And then coming back down to the child's pose. This time I'm keeping my hands on the dumbbells. It just gives me a little bit more elevation through the arms, so the stretch feels a little bit different. And we're done. This